Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the What a Man podcast. I am Tina Show, and tonight I have rapper from Baltimore, Beast Boy Blue. How you doing?
I'm good and yourself.
I'm fine. I wanted to number one, thank you for coming on and allowing me to have this conversation with you. I do appreciate it. Um,
Thank
Number
you.
two, before we get started, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Blue, also known as Beastboiiblue from Baltimore, as she just said. But yeah, that's it about me.
I wanted to talk to you because I was listening to your music. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've seen that you had a project coming up. So, what is that?
So my project coming up, child, is I've been working on it for like the last 2 years, but it's not going to be like a big like album or mixtape. It's just the EP as of right now, just to still showcase what I got up my sleeve, and then after the EP, we might talk a little mixtape, whatever.
So, for those that don't know, Blue is an openly gay rapper, and like he said, he's from East Baltimore. I wanted to talk to you about that just to kind of like gauge how. First of all, has this been your lifestyle all your life?
Yes, I would say, yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been doing music?
I've been making music all my life, but like actually putting it out, I started in 2020 during the pandemic
Mhm.
for about
So,
like 4 years.
okay. So, when you decided that you wanted to start putting your music out and knowing that you were, like I said, openly gay, was that challenging at first?
Of course, because it's like I knew nobody wanted to hear a gay rapper, but um, I stopped thinking about what people wanted to hear and more about what I wanted to say. So
Mhm. Mhm.
that was what pushed me.
So, if you don't mind, kind of give me a little bit of history of, when you decided, you know what, I'm gonna, regardless of what anybody says, I'm gonna put my music out as an openly gay rapper.
I used to have like friends or people that I used to be close to, and I would always play them my music before I decided to start putting it out. And like a lot of people that I was close to, they would tell me like, "Yo, you got like some talent," and like even my brother would tell me the same thing. And I always knew I had talent. However, I just didn't know how to execute it simply because I know people didn't like my approach or like how I dressed or how I looked. But I don't know, I realized for real like it's nothing that I can't do. Like who is to tell me that I can't be a gay rapper doing this? You
Mhm.
know?
Mhm. So, when you were bringing your music out, and did you ever have those moments where you ever sat back and was like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't present myself as gay so that my music can get out there?
Yeah, I definitely did, but I saw like Lil Nas X and he did the same thing to some degree. But
Mhm,
I was like, man, I can't hide myself. I can't sneak into the game. I don't want to what's the word? I don't want to catch nobody off guard, and I want everybody to know what you see is what you get. So it's like you're not tricked. You see this gay rapper, he's really rapping. Yeah.
mhm. And you can really rap, might I
Thank you.
add.
Thank you so much.
Definitely can really rap. I wanted to know, so when you're working with people in the studio, or when you went to approach, people to work with you in the studio, did you have a problem with that?
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, you just brought up some memories. I used to work with like other rappers or like other people that was making music and nobody took me seriously. Like I would be
Mhm,
sending like some of my homeboys like music like, yo, I want you on this song or bit by bit. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do your song. I'm gonna send you a verse. Never send no verse. I would send them my whole song, like the whole MP3 file, and they would hear it, listen to it, do whatever they wanted, but they would not send no verse back. They wouldn't. they just really didn't care, or they just keep at least letting me believe that they'll send the verse eventually, but never came.
Mhm. So I would assume, and if I'm wrong, please let me know, that when you are sending these verses, they are to heterosexual men.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I would believe that you all would be rapping about two different things, right? So, so I mean, did they eventually get comfortable with rapping with you, or is that still an issue that you face?
So a lot of guys have gotten comfortable rapping with me. I don't even think it was more so the fact that I was gay. I just think it was more so the fact that I didn't have the complete confidence. I don't think, I honestly don't think that I was ready back then. So even if I were to have one of them people on my songs, it probably wouldn't have made sense, and it probably wouldn't have pushed me to be as independent of an artist as I am now.
Mhm.
So I don't think that I deal with it now. I think a lot of people have seen like, oh, he actually can rap like beyond the gayness or beyond what the hell he talks about. He still has talent. So I have like there's this one feature on the EP coming up, and it's a really good song. But
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Can't wait till it come out. Um, so I wanted to know, right? And so, like I said, please don't take anything that I'm saying the wrong way. But
good,
so,
good.
like, what type of rapper are you? So, are you like a Barbie, or are you like a gay gangster? Like,
No, I don't want to say like a gay gangster, but I don't
Mhm,
know. I never was like one dimensional. I never allowed myself to be put in one box. So that's why, and that's the whole purpose of my name. It's Beast Boy Blue because the TV show, Teen Titans, they had a character named Beast Boy. Now Beast Boy, he was a shapeshifter. So I take that literal aspect and put it into like the music aspect, and I feel like I can get on any beat and go dumb. So it's like I won't necessarily say like I'm the Barbie rapper or the gay rapper. It's just like whatever you get, whatever the beat calls for, that's what you're gonna get from me for real. But it's no specific um column, I guess.
it's no. So, well, that's good. So I wanted to know also, so on this show, we do talk about men and their mental health a lot.
Mm.
And I would assume that, even though in this time gay is really accepted now versus um, back when,
Yeah, of
but
course.
you're in Baltimore. So I
Channel.
mean, and that's like, half and half, you might have some people that's cool with it, and then you might, because as long as people know you as a person,
Right.
sexuality aside, it really doesn't matter. Well, has there been any times in your career where mental health played a part in whether or not you were going to do music?
Every day, honestly.
Mhm.
Honestly, simply because it's like music is my escape. So when even me doing like going to school or whatever the case may be, I didn't want to do nothing else besides music. And so sometimes I would tell myself like, if I'm not doing music, I really don't think I have no reason to live. Like that's my only like, excuse me, that's my only like uh I don't want to say purpose, but it's like my main way to express my purpose, I guess. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah, I deal with my mental health like a lot through music. It's like, how can I put it? I don't want to be at work all day because I'd rather be in a studio making this daggone EP and
Okay.
making sure everybody get to see me. But at the same time, I realize that it's stuff that I got to do in order for me to get to that level. So it's
Mhm.
like, and then it plays a lot in my mind because it's like I know for a fact I can rap, and it's a lot of people that know that I can rap. However, I don't get the same push that maybe a female would get or a straight rapper would get. So it's like
Mhm.
it kind of make me feel like, damn, am I doing this all for nothing? But the I don't know. Like I think the good outweighs the bad. So nope.
Mhm. So, you just said that you don't get the same push as maybe a female or a straight rapper would. So, if you had a choice of anybody in this industry that could push you, who do you feel like is would be a great person to try to get behind you to push you out there?
Oh my god. Well, I got a couple people in mind, but like I think like number one, I would say, sorry if you can hear this fire truck or whatever, but yeah, I think my number one I would say would be Nicki Minaj. Of course, I love Nicki Minaj. I would love if she put her hand behind me, just let it be known, like, oh yeah, he can rap. Like I ain't even gotta. She ain't even gotta sign me. Just let it be known, like, oh yeah, like he actually has talent. Or like Kanye West, um maybe Beyonce.
Mhm.
Like hey, like, but yeah, look at those people. Nicki Minaj, Kanye
Okay.
West, Beyonce, basically.
So let me ask you another question. So dealing with this, right? And let's just say you were approached by an industry person.
Mhm.
Would you sign or would you rather stay independent?
It depends. It depends. Because I wouldn't just sign for anything. And I don't want to sign my life away. I want to have all of my rights. I want to have my masters and everything. I want to make sure, like, excuse me. I want to make sure I'm not signing myself up. Like, I'm not signing my life away. I'm not signing myself up for something that I can't necessarily get out of. But I would
Mhm.
stay independent. However, I know when it's independent, you have to do like things maybe 10 times harder because it's nobody backing you. It's just like yourself. And so, but I mean, I've been doing that so far for the last 4 years. So
Yeah.
it may not really be that hard.
And I would think that so me personally, this is just my opinion. I would rather not, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because dealing with the industry, I could almost see them turning you into a gimmick,
Mm,
and that's not really, I don't really know, but I don't, I don't think that you would want to come off as a gimmick. You would just want to be more as authentic as possible. You know what I mean? Um, I'm starting to see that people these days are starting to get trying to get back to authenticity, and there's nothing wrong with the people, if the guys want to wear skirts and stuff like that. Well, it's nothing wrong with that. But I just really feel like if if I'm gonna be, a rapper and I'm telling you openly that, this is my sexuality, I don't think that somebody should turn you into like let's just say a sideshow, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Because the industry tends to do that sometimes. So it's just like, ugh, whatever. But I
I
do
agree.
respect the fact that you want total control of your music because there's a lot of that going on around too.
hmm
Is there anyone in the city that you would love to work with?
Oh my God, yeah. Um, see, so like in the city, I grew up like what I grew up listening to like some of the city rappers. Like, oh my God, I used to love Sneaky T. I don't know if you know. I used to love Sneaky T, Infinity Garnett. Who else? Rara. I don't know if you know. Like, what's Rara's song? Oh, you go. I used to get in trouble for singing it. Shake your hips and bring it back up. Shake your butt to the
Oh, okay,
ground,
okay.
ground. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. Those are the only three I think I would say. I don't. Not to say it in a bad way. I don't think it's any male artist that I've been drawn to or that's caught my attention at the moment.
Okay. Who in the industry besides the obvious Nicki and Beyonce, was there anyone in the industry that you would love to work with as well?
Believe it or not, I would love to work with Sexy Red. That's like probably my dream collaboration. Okay, well, Sexy Red and Lachette. Lachette that used to be like what Gangsta Boo and Project Pat 36 Mafia. She's played a big,
Mhm.
big influence on my style of rap and some of the things that I say. So definitely, definitely.
What about males? Any males in the industry?
I would love to collaborate with Kanye West. I would love to collaborate with Kanye West. Andre
Mm.
3000, Gucci Man, um, and Juicy J. I would love to, cause Juicy J, he also 36 Mafia played a big impact, a big like role on my style of
Mm.
rapping and how I form my words and what bars and which cadences and flows I go in and out of. So yeah.
So, you mentioned Kanye twice. What is it? And I like Kanye myself, so I'm always interested to know because the world has already painted Kanye as crazy, and So, what is it about Kanye that interests you?
Um, exactly what you just said. The world paints him as crazy. The world have done that to me. Like the people around me have tried to make me seem like I'm going crazy, but me reminding myself that I'm not, and me keeping my ground made me the person that I am today. Made me like overcome all of the obstacles. And Kanye West, he's
Mhm.
a Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so it's like I know that man. He's very creative, so it's like excuse me, I know he like understand. He gets it. Kanye is a creative. He's a genius. So he's a big inspiration. I love
Mhm.
his form of art and how he can take something and make it. I mean, he can take nothing and make it into something, or he can just set the trend, set the bar, set the tone for real. So that's what I like about Kanye.
So you mentioned to me earlier in the view that your brother told you that you had talent and you should go ahead and do your music thing. Is there anyone in your family or even your peers that was like, I don't think you should be doing that, and not because of the music, but because of the most controversial part?
Yeah. So like for a minute, like I think like my father, he didn't understand it. Like he knew that I made music, but he knew it wasn't going to pay the
Mhm.
bills as of right now. So he would be like, he never told me to stop making music, but he would just be like, okay, okay. But he never really was like, he never told me like, oh, don't make music. You shouldn't make music. But I did have like old friends that I would be cool with, and they would be like, "You think people going to take you serious? Like, don't nobody want to hear a boy rapping about bip bop bip?" Or uh,
Mhm.
they would just be like, "Oh, maybe you should just be a ghostwriter, or maybe you should rap from behind the scenes." And I'm like, I want the credit,
Wow.
motherfucker. I wrote it. This a love field. What you talking about? But yeah.
So that was going to be my next question. Other than you rapping yourself, what else do you do musically? Like, are you a
Mm,
producer? Do you?
no, I'm not a producer. I can beatbox maybe, but I'm not a producer. I'm not a producer. I always wanted to step into that field to like understand beats myself and be able to do things myself. Cause like when my engineer can't master my track, I could just probably pull it up real quick on Pro Tools and get my stuff together, opposed to me having to wait
Mhm.
until my engineers set like cause that because of a situation like that, me and my only engineer for like the last 4 years, we had to stop working. So I need to learn those things. But no, as of right now, I don't do anything else in the music field.
So would you, if the opportunity presented itself, would you write for another artist or?
Of course, of course.
Mhm.
Like I still like even now, like I write music for other artists. But I don't I write music for other artists. It's just hard finding the artist to execute the songs that I want. Because I want them a specific type of way, and I don't think that everybody is capable of just reading something off the paper and bringing it to life. So yeah,
Mhm.
if the opportunity presents itself, I'm definitely down. Or if somebody's just like, oh, I need you to write me a song for like a wedding or a speech or school or something,
Mhm.
then I got you.
Have you been out performing lately?
Yes. Well, I was performing all last year, leading up into this year. And then I just did a performance, like an audition. I can't say what the audition is for yet. Let's just say fingers crossed. Um, but I do have another
Mhm.
performance coming up, I believe the 28th of this
Mhm.
month. And then I believe another one on the 26th. So yes, I've been performing.
That's good. So let me ask you this. So in this world of social media, reality TV, and all this other stuff, what how would you feel? First of all, what do you think would be a way to get you out there faster? Like, would you go if someone presented again? Would you go the reality TV route, or would you just rather continue to push your stuff through social media? Because when I had an interview a few months ago with Smurf, one thing that he said during his interview that I found interesting was trying to find a way to skip the line, you know,
Mhm.
and to do something else before somebody else does it. So now I'm skipping the line. Like what would be your method of skipping the line?
Um, I don't think I have a method of skipping a line. I think if it's for you, it's for you. So it's like I can't I don't think that I would be good with reality TV simply because that isn't my passion.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's not my passion, and it's not
I
like
was gonna say
I don't.
something else, but since I was gonna say something else, but since you said that's not your passion, I'm gonna leave it right there.
No, you can say it. You can say it. You can say it.
I was gonna say, like, maybe you might fight too much or something.
Yeah, and that's no, honestly, and that's my thing. Like, no, I can't see myself going on TV and getting beat up for some views or fighting people and pulling my damn hair out for some views.
Mhm,
No, so it's like, I get it. It's different strokes for different folks, but I do feel sometimes what comes quick doesn't last long. So I don't want to rush the. You don't want to rush your food while you're cooking it because then it may be pieces in between that are still left unthawed, like thawed out, and just not right. So
mhm,
it's like, yeah, I don't think I just maybe just me performing more, me making more, drawing more attention to my account. And another thing about the reality TV show thing is I can't do a reality TV show unless it's maybe a show for me specifically. Like I need my own reality show, not me and 15 other
mhm,
co-stars. I would need my own little.
mhm. Have you thought about, if you haven't done this already, because I'm not really sure, like putting together maybe like your own, maybe like YouTube series to show people, how it is you're executing your plan to become a musician?
Yeah, so that's what I used to do. I used to that's how I actually started out. I used to do YouTube for like a couple years. Like you might can find some of my videos on you. Well, actually
Mhm,
all of my older YouTube videos are still connected to the same YouTube channel in which I drop
mhm,
music. So, yeah, I be thinking about it sometimes, but I've been telling myself like after I finish like getting my EP together and after I finish figuring this school stuff out and then I'll jump back into it. But I think the TV or YouTube life will come a little bit later down the line after I get a little bit more um elevated in my music career.
mhm. And may I ask what you're going to school for?
Well, actually yesterday I just got my certificate. I am
Congrats.
now a certified construction project manager in training. So,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So with that being said, would you be willing to, and I know you completed it and everything, so how likely is would it be for you to let that go to pursue music full time?
Sheesh. And that's crazy because that's something I've been thinking about for like the past couple like months actually, honestly. I
Mm,
still would wanna Well, I take music as like my first, like my plan A. Music is my plan A. Me going to school, that was my
Mhm.
plan B. It's just like it's just a backup just in case anything doesn't work with the music, but I don't want to think like that because I know it's going to work out with the music. It's just more so timing. But
Absolutely.
I didn't want to I didn't want to come go so far in the music, and it's possible that shit could go left, shit could go right. So I wanted to still have some sort of notch up under my belt, so that way that even if I was to stop today, I can turn around and be like, okay, I know I have this credential. I can put this in motion. I can show people what I can do with this. But I don't.
Yeah, that's I'm sorry.
No, no,
Go
I
ahead.
was just about to say I don't think I would. I listen. It's music before anything. Like, or everything else is just supporting my music dream.
Okay, I understand because the interview that just aired with Terry from the Free Smoke, he definitely said that he feels like Plan B is always more important than A,
Mm,
regardless for whatever reason. He was speaking, as far as basketball and sports and stuff like that, but I know it gets kind of hard because, like you said, sometimes like you're at work and it's like I could be in the
mhm.
studio writing about
Yep.
this, what I mean? So.
Yes.
So, um, so what are some of the challenges you face besides people kind of looking at your music like, is there anything else that you would say is challenging being an openly gay rapper?
I think that it's challenging to get support from other gay peers because it's like sometimes a lot of people will see you
Mm,
for, yeah, because a lot so the thing about the gay culture is sometimes the community can be very catty or childlike or petty, and sometimes I mean, but that is Baltimore, don't get me wrong, because a lot of people in Baltimore see you doing good and want to hate on it, and so
mm,
it'd be hard to try to get everybody to see like I'm not doing this just for me. It's a way bigger picture than this. This is just the way of which I can start the process. I guess like this is just the catalyst. This is just a way to help bring attention to Baltimore. But it's like a lot of people feel like, okay, well, if you don't have the right look, if you're not the right skin complexion, if you're not the specific type of gay, if you're not the gay that's so hard up, or if
mhm.
you've never been in ballroom, you never walked face, you all of these things, and it's like I'm just here to make music and inspire other people. I just want to show the gay community that it is more routes. There's multiple ways. Like we can achieve things and we can
Mhm.
get shit done. Cause we don't get the like it's not talked about enough, but we truly don't get the what's the word? Like the support, I guess. A lot of gays don't get the support that they need in order to feel like I can do more than become Twitter star. And that's no shade, no TikTok, any of the Twitter stars. But it's just like the ratio of gay men on Twitter compared to a gay man that is just a gay black man that is just successful or chasing their dreams and ambition is very slim. So it's like I want us to get back in that mindset where it's like it's more to me. Like I have creativity, and I can inspire others.
Um, I I like the fact that you said that you wanted to be the face for Baltimore because like I said, I'm from there myself, and I just feel like people just have such a because Baltimore has lots of talent. Um, it's been there,
Hmm.
and there's more to come. But we just, for whatever reason, our city just has such a negative connotation around us.
Hmm.
When people meet us in other states, the first thing they say is the wire, or I think the, if I can think, the only thing that they do like about us is our accents. But
Yeah, yeah,
but
you know it.
I'm not going to act like Baltimore's like this, you know, perfect city. For example, I was watching a show on TV1, right?
Mm,
And the story originated in Baltimore, whatever story they were trying to tell. And the lady came on and she said, yeah, Baltimore is known for its harbors and its, and she said all these great things about Baltimore, right? And
Mm-hmm.
instead of leaving it as that, the next thing she said was, but the crime rate, they were number such and such on the list. And I was like, damn, you said all those great things about us, but then you just somehow had to throw it in there that, our crime rate. And it's no secret, but it's
Right.
just like, why does that have to be what surrounds us or what makes
Right.
Baltimore Baltimore? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, it surprised me to hear you say that your community doesn't stick together, because me on the outside looking in, especially when things are, maybe this is just like this fake social media world, I guess, but it looks like to me that when things are happening, y'all stick together, to come against
Try
a certain
to.
person or a certain group of people or something like that. So to hear you say that, it's been hated on is crazy. Um, and I've asked all my other Baltimore guests this: how likely is it for you to leave there? So if your career took you to places that was outside of Baltimore, would you leave?
Of course. No, no, but yeah, I listen. I'm. That's my plan. I've always wanted to go to Cali, so of course I'm going to leave Baltimore. But when I
Mhm,
leave, it's not like I'm leaving it and forgetting about it. I plan on leaving in order to come back and build my city up and show like it's more greatness to Baltimore. It's not just I'm leaving because I want to get away. It's I'm leaving because
mhm,
I want to be able to put Baltimore on the map, like in a sense where it's like we looked at like New York, we looked at like Cali, like we looked at like damn, like real big people come out of Baltimore. So I will leave.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Uh, what are some of the people in Baltimore who have made a name for themselves that you can honestly say that you are proud of and you somewhat sort of, or if look up to them?
Let's see.
If any, let me just say if
Okay.
any.
I'm like, let me think. Who the hell is from Baltimore? Yeah. Well, I like Taseki. I like Taseki from off of Baddies. I like Taseki from off of Baddies.
Mhm.
Um, isn't Tamar Braxton and I'm from Baltimore?
Well,
Or,
I
or,
mean, they like
or,
DC parts. I mean, they do
or,
be representing Merchant and everything, but they like PG County, DC, or
oh,
something
I
like that.
know. So wait, wasn't Tupac from Baltimore? Or he just went to the school?
Yes.
Tupac. There you go. Like what? Tupac.
Yeah, he did. He was from here. He left real early. His mother and they moved. I don't really know too much of the backstory of that. But back to the Tamar thing, just in case she see this, I don't want to be red for Phils, but I do believe that they are like PG County, something like that. And
PG,
I
yeah,
might be wrong.
county girl. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Or county girl.
So what does Blue's 5-year plan look like?
Sheesh. I guess like my 5 year. Cause see, I try to not make a 5 year plan anymore because growing up I used to always make a plan and then I wouldn't reach those goals. Or at least I wouldn't reach those goals
Mhm,
in time. So I would feel like it's not working out. I'm done with
mhm,
everything. So I guess like I just been trying to live in the moment. I just been trying to appreciate the flowers like while I'm still like around. But
mhm,
I would say my 5 year plan, if I had to say anything, keep writing music, tour around the
mhm,
world, make big money, inspire people,
mhm,
and leave Baltimore. Like go get me a place somewhere else.
mhm,
Come back.
mhm,
I should be able to come back and put my city on. I should be able to come back and feed everybody that need to be fed. Um, you know, I can't necessarily call it, but I know within the next 5 years I'll be there. I'll have the name I'll have by then made a name for myself. Um, and I think I'll be pretty relevant to the city of Baltimore, as far as just like
Mhm.
entertainment, or like a public figure, somebody that tried to change the city.
Um, so strengths and weaknesses. What are some strengths about you?
Um, I don't take no for an answer. I'm determined. Like I don't let nobody make me feel like I can't do something. Even if somebody tell me, oh, I can't, like, there's no way possible you can do this, I'll find a way, and it will be
Mhm.
possible. So that's like a strength of mine. And my confidence. I don't think that nobody can knock me, like, no matter what.
Oh, that's good. So if there was one thing you said that you would say is a weakness or something that you have to get better at or work on, what would that be?
Um, Being honest, I think my weakness is one of my strengths. I'm like a perfectionist. So because I'm a perfectionist, it sometimes makes it harder for me to let something live out, or like it's harder for me to complete multiple tasks because I'm so focused on making sure one is straight, one is completely perfect, one is the right way. Like even with this EP, it's taken me 2 years now to like know what songs fit and which songs don't fit, and I'll listen to it like a million and one times, like, okay, I said this part after this part, but does this sound right here, does this transition into this well?
Mhm.
So I think that's my weakness. Yeah, just taking a longer time to perfect my craft, I guess.
What would you say your style is? I know you mentioned 3 6 a lot, but other than that, if somebody could describe it, like what would you call it?
My fashion, or like my rap style.
Well, we let's do both.
Okay, well, fashion.
Well, let's get into the fashion. Yeah, let's get into that part first because it's like I see you now. You got your sweats on. You look cool. I see you on
Right.
social media. You got the buns and you look, you know. So,
Listen,
like, how do
don't.
you decide? So when performing, when you perform, do you rather, have your, those more eccentric clothes on, or would you perform and say what you have on now? Like what does your performance style look like?
So, as I said before, once again, I'm like Beast Boy. I'm a shapeshifter. So it's not just gonna be one specific like look. So, I don't.
Okay.
When I perform, I want to look done up. When I perform, I want to look like, oh, he spent some money, or I want to look like I brought theatrics. I want people to like be amazed, like, what the hell does he have on, or like, what is this? So like, just I catch him off guard. So I think it's the same. I think it's the same like when
Mhm,
like when
mhm,
I'm dressing on Instagram. Like, yeah, like you said, this is like comfortable wear, chill wear. Like I'm just chilling in a house, ain't got nobody
mhm.
to impress. But but like when I'm out, or whatever the case may be, sometimes I want to. Sometimes I genuinely want to like feel cute, but then sometimes I also do want to. I don't want people to necessarily know that I'm gay, but sometimes I have to. Like sometimes I have to let them know straight up, so that way it can't be a, oh, you had me fooled, or bro, I couldn't even tell that you were
Mhm,
gay. I thought that you were straight. So it's like what you see is what you get.
mhm,
So
mhm,
yeah.
mhm. How do you handle those kind of statements? Like, oh, I didn't even so in a hypothetical situation, you in the hood, you chilling, right? And then you got
Yeah.
all the hood boys around you, and and then next thing you know, they like, oh, like do their attitude has that ever wait, let me just back up for a second. Has that ever happened to you?
Um, no, not necessarily that, but it's been like people that I've worked with, like they are like straight as a
Okay.
ruler, and they would like, we would be cool, and I wouldn't, because I wouldn't necessarily feel the need. I wouldn't feel the need to just be like, hey, I'm gay. So it's like, and then at work, when I'm at work, I
Right,
don't dress in cute like attire. I dress in sweat clothes because I'm there to
right.
work. So it's like sometimes people
Mhm.
would just be thinking that I'm straight, but I just bring it to their to like sometimes they'll find my video or like my Backstreet Boy song. Like the video went viral, at least on Instagram, and it was so many people like, "Oh, ain't you the boy that be?" But they've been rocking with me. Like I haven't, as of right now, we've been
Okay.
cooling.
So no, so you didn't go to work the next day and they was like, oh, you
They
like
now
you ain't
listen.
tell me you was gay, you know.
Oh no! Because this my that listen that and that's exactly why I dress the way that I dress and I present myself the way that I present myself because I'd be damned if a person would come at me like I was supposed to tell them who I sleep with
Yeah.
or what I like. So it's like because I'm not worried about what you sleeping with. I'm not worried about who you like. So don't make me feel uncomfortable. I'll never make you feel uncomfortable. And if I've never don't take it the wrong way, especially if I've never hit on you. If I've never seen you in that light, I don't understand why you would be so. Oh, you didn't tell me you were gay. What did I need to tell you for? Was it going to change your how you? I don't
Right.
know.
I mean, and I would suppose that that would be pretty hard, you know, you working
Mm,
around all these people. And like you said, and I absolutely 100% agree with you. No, I don't have to tell you anything, but it's sort of disheartening when it's like, okay, well, when you thought I was straight, we was
mm-hmm.
good, and when
Mm-hmm.
you thought I was this person, we was cool, but then you might have got on social media and saw my viral video and you saw me looking, a certain type of way. Now it's different. So what, like, what makes it different, just because of the outer part, but you already knew me as a person, you
Right.
know so if that has happened to you at any points in your life, how do you handle that kind of stuff?
Um, well, I mean, like as of recent, it hasn't happened, but I think like even then, I would tell myself like a person like people can't define me. So even if a person didn't agree with what I was doing or they felt some type of way,
Mhm,
I chalk it up as his loss and their loss simply
mhm,
because it's like I know where I'm headed in life and I'm not closed minded. So it's like I feel like closed minded people you sometimes miss out on your own blessings. But there's a lesson that you learn at the end of the day. So it's like, um, I don't know, like I just don't let it phase me. I don't let it make me. I don't let it break me. I don't let it make me feel like, okay, I can't do this. I just, if anything, make me go 10 times harder to show. I'm like, okay, well, now that you know that I'm gay, I'm gonna
mhm.
show you what a gay person is capable of. I'm gonna show you what the hell I can. I'm gonna show you what I can execute.
So if you had to offer any piece of advice, for the person who is gay but is afraid to let the world, their family, their friends, or anybody, because usually, that part of you that wants to let this part out and you can't because of maybe how your family is structured or how your environment is. um, some people hold it in, and then sometimes it leads to suicide,
Mhm.
unfortunately, and another path of destruction. If you had to offer a piece of advice, because I love the genuine confidence that you have in yourself. You know who you are as a person. It shines through, and it comes across to me like, I don't care what you say. This is who I am. Either you going to listen to this music or you
Yeah.
ain't.
Yeah.
So if you had to offer anybody any piece of advice to kind of, help them with that process, what would you say to that person?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you. I definitely appreciate that. But
Mhm,
also, I would say to him exactly what you just said about me. Like, I just keep going. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't take no for an answer. And once you believe to yourself that you can do everything, you literally can do everything. I swear to you. When you have it in your mind that you can do anything that you want to, you literally can do it. All you have to like your biggest enemy, your biggest person to stop it is you. It's like nothing can stop you but you. So it's like I would just tell him keep pushing. Don't take no for an answer. Um, Sometimes if you have to fake it till you make it.
mhm,
But don't never do anything that will make you lose your reasoning of why you're doing it. Like if you don't even know why you're doing it and you just somewhere doing something stupid, don't do it. But if you genuinely feel like it's a passion for you, and you really love it, chase your dream, chase your goal. Don't let nobody beat you, or don't let nobody tell you not to do it, because they'll tell you to stop and then turn around and go try to do exactly what you was just doing. So you can't let nobody break you.
That's what's up. And that's a great piece of advice. And as far as you, um, what piece of advice would you offer yourself at this moment? Because I'm pretty sure, like, and when I say that, I'm saying because I say this to myself every day. I am the biggest procrastinator that you might ever want to meet. And I wake up every day with the intention of, okay, I got to do this, but it never gets done because I'm not even gonna lie. I do have days where I am very, very lazy. Um, so what is something that is a flaw in you that you feel like you got to get it together?
Um, a flaw in me that I feel like I would have to get it together. Um, Budgeting, maybe budgeting, I would say, honestly, because listen, because it's like I be planning so many things at once, and
Mhm.
my mind moves so damn quick that it's just like, by the time I have to do this one thing, it's like, oh, do I have the money to make sure I can do this? So I have the like resources to make sure I can execute this task, or whatever the case may be. So it's like, I would say a bit more budgeting slash organization. um,
Okay.
Other than that, go blue.
And since you are, let's talk about whose fashions. So I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when you become this rapper that the whole world knows about, right?
Mhm.
Whose fashions would you love to be draped in?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I would love. I need me some Chanel. I need me some Gucci, Louis Prada, Gucci. No, I need me. I want to. I would love to work with Olivier from Balmain. I would love to work with Fendi. Um, who else? I would love to be a part of like Walk for Mugler, or like wear like a Mugler piece. Even what is his name? Jean Paul Gaultier. I would love to like have my own pieces, or like a Tom Brown like outfit. Just I don't know. Like it's a million and one different people I would love to work with. I also would love to work with Rihanna. Like if Rihanna ever
Okay.
needed a Fenty model, baby, baby.
So, and I have to keep saying this when I ask you, but besides the obvious, who who in the industry of fashions you really do like?
So fun. Okay, besides Rihanna, child, I think I like Kanye West's sense of fashion.
Mhm,
I think he has a good eye. What's his name? Shit. I think ASAP Rocky. I like ASAP Rocky's fashions.
mhm.
Um, um let me see anybody else. Oh, I like Ice Spice fashion as well.
Okay.
Cause she
What?
dresses like well, that's her whole theme, like Y2K, which is year 2000s, and
Mhm.
that's when I was born. I was born in '01, so
Okay.
it kind of reminds me of just like, the BB belts with the jeans, and then sometimes like, like the just different kind of shoes, like back when clothing wasn't necessarily ew, what do you have on? Or that's hideous. Or bit by bit, it was like people dressed freely. Like you could wear a big ass shirt to the club, and that would be like the cutest outfit ever. So I
Right.
guess like 2K fashion.
What about how do you like Uzi's fashions? Uzi.
Right, Uzi as well. See, you got me. Uzi, even Uzi or Young Thug, cause them two used to be dressing. Them two used to be dressing, but Free Thug.
Yeah, thug already free.
Free, but
The normal Pakistan, he already free. They just waiting to, let him out or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, I will you be taking part of I'm not really sure if they're coming up yet. I think they are though. Any Pride events this year?
I'm not sure as of right now.
Mm.
As of
Mm.
right now, I'm not sure. I would love to. I would love to be part of the Pride events. For like the last maybe like 2 3 years, I was trying to be a part, but I guess it wasn't the right timing. So
Okay. Well, I'm in Atlanta, so if you wanna come on down for the Pride event in Atlanta, just let me know. I'll come hang out with
listen,
you.
don't get me geek.
One, I promise you, but I would I would assume the experience because no, and I'm just saying that because it looks like, and it's like I said, I've never been, that's no shade. I'm just saying from the outside, it looks like fun. It
Yeah, it
looks
is.
carnival almost,
Mm-hmm.
So, and it would be, a good experience, that's all I was saying. So don't
No, no, I definitely listen. I ain't take it the wrong way. I'm down. I'm just saying because I usually around this time I usually be in Atlanta. Like for like the last 2 years, I've been
Mhm.
going to Atlanta around this time, so it's just so funny. That's why I'm like, child, Atlanta.
You're gonna have to hit me up. Um, because I'm pretty sure, have you been to Bulldogs? You came out there?
No, I don't think so. I'm down though.
I have to take you there, but when I tell you don't drink too much because you won't even remember your name.
I'm fine with that. That's what I need. That's what I need.
I have so I've been there before with a friend. Not very nice club, Um gay and straight is there. But when I tell you these gay bartenders are like it's like more alcohol than anything. It's like, what are y'all doing?
Oh yeah. They getting you right. They getting you right. That's all. Making sure you feel good. That's
I mean, when I tell you the last time, this was so memorable. I had went there, we hung out. When I woke up the next morning, I knew where I was at. So don't so yeah, I knew where I was, but I didn't know where my car keys were.
oh.
I didn't know who drove home. I didn't know any. So that's why I'm just like, how many drinks did I? Because I don't remember really having that many drinks. It's just they are just that strong. So yes, when you grace us with your presence, please let me know, and I will take you there. And I promise you'll have.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, I won't remember my name though.
Okay, yeah.
Just
I again want to thank you for having this conversation with me, and thank you for doing it so quickly because I know I just hit you up a couple of days ago, but I truly saw talent, and I wanted everybody else to know who you were. And if people wanted to follow you and keep track of you and know when this EP is coming out, where would they be able to do that?
Beast Boy Blue on all streaming platforms, on all like social media accounts.
Mhm.
BEASTBOIIBLUE. But thank you as well. Like I definitely appreciate it. I'm glad you even took the chance on me. Like, thank you so much. Like air hug.
Yay!
Really, like I genuinely appreciate it. And
Oh, it's
hopefully I'll be back like sometime to like maybe like after the EP come out, you do a little review on it, see how you like it, and
okay.
maybe we can come back and discuss that sometime.
Yeah, and when you come down, we can go, we can do a little hangout vlog, me and
Right,
you.
right.
We can, do some stuff, we sightseeing and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
I'm open for anything, but I do appreciate it, and I do have to honestly say that I appreciate you being so open and honest and candid. And there's a lot to be learned here, and there's a lot to be said about you and your confidence. I'm definitely going to be checking for that EP. So when it releases, don't you forget to tag me.
I
Okay.
got you. I got you. I got you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you, everybody else. This is the What a Man podcast. Once again, I'm tying the show, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
I...
Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. Want to hear more music from Beastboiiblue? Well, stay tuned, because on June 5th, he'll be dropping 3B, the EP. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I intimidate them, and I don't know how shit I thought that we was friends. The fake love start, but I know this is an end. Niggas in them pockets, they don't wanna see me win. Who was left off a bed and bougie? Take off all of these niggas, goofies. I'm trying to get that Quavo loose leaf. When I'm offset, bitches still trying to do me. Maybe they don't get my floor, bitch, but I shine, they don't get my glow. On my road to riches, every light say go.